the gesso is dry. And I'll show you how to make a fantastic effect. And then we'll just go up in here and begin painting. Okay, let me wash the old brush. And that's the fun part of this. We wash it, just shake off the paint thinner, and beat the devil out of it. Now maybe right in here. And we'll just let this little glow happen in here. Maybe a little touch more white. There we go. Thought today we'd just do a painting that is very, very pretty. One that'll make you feel good. Okay. And that's really about all I need. Already it looks misty and soft in there just from doing that. To create, see that little ridge of paint right there? There's one just like it on the brush. Right on that corner is what we're looking for. Let's go up in here. Now maybe back in here we can begin picking out just the indication of a few little highlights on some of these rascals. We don't want a lot of color here. Just enough to show some little happenings on some of these trees in the background. Very quickly you can have too much, so be stingy with it. There. All kinds of little dooders. Without really painting. It gives the impression that these things are back there and they're happening. And since they're just background material, we don't care. This is a very simple way of doing it and very effective. There we go. And maybe we just pick out a few little individual bushes that are showing here and there. And that's really all I want in the background. Very soft. Colors are very relaxing. Just make you feel good when you look at a painting like this. There we are. All kinds of little hangy down doers. There. And most of this dark is here with the gesso. You really don't have to worry in this part of it. And maybe there's some little individual things that are happening in here. And we just paint in some little basic, very basic little shapes. Just some happy little things that live there. A few on the other side. There. Something about like that. Just sort of think like a tree. And that's all there is to it. It's like when I was a little boy, I wanted to catch a rabbit. And I asked my uncle, how in the world do you catch a rabbit? He says, it's easy. You stand behind a tree, make a noise like a carrot. When the rabbit comes by, you grab him. I never caught any rabbits. There. Okay. And that's really about all we need right there. All right, be right back. Get a little touch of, oh, that's perfect, perfect. All right, let's go up in here. See, goes right on now. That's all there is to it. With a very little practice, you'll amaze yourself in just a few days at what you can do. Just a few days. It didn't take long. Doesn't take long. All right. And automatically over in here, I want to get a little darker and darker. There. All right. Just to save time. It's up to you. Try them both. See which one works the best. And that's the one you should use. There. About like that. But just think about all the little shapes in here. This would be a perfect little place for my little squirrel Peapod to live. He is such a cute little devil. He's lived with me ever since he was just a tiny little baby. In fact, his eyes wasn't even open when he came to me. And I raised him up, and he now lives in the backyard. I turned him loose quite a while ago. He just hangs around. Every morning he comes to my back door and I feed him and take care of him. He runs through the house like he owns it, which as far as he's concerned, he does own it. And that's all right. Very few people ever have the opportunity to know a little fella like him as well as I do. And he's very special to me. Very, very special. He's a mess, isn't he? Isn't that something? I hope you enjoy seeing all these little rascals. They're very special in my life. I spend a great deal of my time and resources just devoted to these little characters and going to change the flavor a little bit. Just a little. Something about like that. All right. Now then, your mind will fill in what's left out. There, in our painting, you don't have to put in every detail. There you go. Just enough to give indications. You begin seeing them. You begin seeing them. I see one right there. See, it'll give the impression of a little water right there. And that's all you have to do. It's easy. Anybody can do it. You don't have to go to school half your life to be able to paint. You can do this. Over here, see here, we'll just put in all kinds of little doers. Maybe a little, look at that. You can do this. You can do this.